All right, I think we have gold. It's more dental gold. We're back at the beach, and theoretically we're at the very beginnings of a hurricane, so we're gonna go see if it's churning up anything. Maybe we'll get lucky. They did build a temporary berm right here to stop the waves from hitting the houses, so it's kind of a good sign. But then again, sometimes they you know, are out of precaution, do things and it may not be necessary. So we'll just see if it actually is doing much. I did look at a couple of other beaches. There really was not much sand movement or major wave activity. So I think the wind portion is coming tomorrow. But yeah, this is what the beginnings of a theoretical hurricane look like. Talk to me in a couple hours if I've blown away. Well, you won't talk to me in a couple hours. Equinox 900 with my 15-inch coil, and I have my CKG titanium scoop with my CKG travel handle, which I haven't switched out since my trip. And I do have my Tony Eisenhower waterproof headphones for obvious reasons. So let's go see what we got. We got some black sand, a little bit of a cut down there. I think I see my friend Dave down there as well. All right, well, I told you guys there weren't many waves, and then all of a sudden a set came in, so I am getting wet. And I did hear a mid-tone right here, so let's see what it is. I think I got it. I may not be running you guys all the time just because it's too hard to turn you on when I'm out in the water. Okay, it says it's a 12. Does not sound like a nickel, but it could be. I will say the last gold ring I got was a 12 as well. I saw it, and I do believe it's actually nickel, which is a great way to start your hunt, in my opinion. So first coin in, the nickel. Again, I'll probably turn you guys on when I get stuff out of the wet, because it's just kind of crazy out here. I do believe that's Dave up in the dry down there, and he may be going up into the dry for somewhat obvious reasons. It's definitely a little dicey down here in the wet, and you can kind of see why. These waves are kind of a little bit unrelenting. So when I walked up and said I didn't see much of the way of waves, I was wrong. So we're gonna probably have to watch our backs pretty heavily. For those of you guys who know, I do hunt with the ocean at my back often, and I do not recommend that for anybody at all, ever. All right. Getting another mid-tone right here, 13 to 15, but it sounds really small. This beach gets a lot of kind of boat parts, a lot of brass and copper screws. I think I see a little fishing weight. Yep. Tiny fishing weight. Been out here a while because it's turned all white like that. By the way, you're not going to be able to hear any of the tones because I do have my wired waterproof headphones on, and I can't take it off my ear like I like to for you guys to hear. Dave thinks I'm crazy because I'm down here in the wet, and I keep missing this target, so it must be really small. Yeah, Dave thinks I'm a lunatic. He's staying a heck of a lot drier than I am. I had a high tone down there in the wet. I could not turn on the camera to save my life, but I did get a quarter. So we're quarter and nickel into the cycle, which are the two hardest ones to get. So fingers crossed. All right, just got a zinc penny out of here. I thought it was filming. It turns out I wasn't. But yeah, it's really beating me up pretty good here. And Daniel up in Monterey says, live for the target, die for the target. So hopefully that's not the case. All right, I got another 28 down underneath this wave. Now it's a 24, 25. And here comes another wave. We just don't stop. And we got a dime, so we now have the cycle in 4 coins. Kind of stoked about that. All right, I think we have gold. It's more dental gold, but it is gold, I'm pretty certain. Found a lot of these over the years, and I think it's part of a dental crown, and it was a 7, which is a pretty good sign. I couldn't film because I was digging it out of the wet, but I do believe that that is dental gold. It's really heavy for, you know, for its size. All right, I think I got a high tone down here. Again, turning you guys on in the wet is a little sketchy, to say the least, but we're gonna try anyway. Here comes a big one. Oh yeah, it's testing my resolve. And I think I saw a quarter in there. I'm gonna let the ocean do the work here in a second. I'm excited. A little bit of gold is pretty darn good in my book, because not been that much of it lately. All right, here we go. Another quarter. 2 quarters in, 5 coins. I got the cycle plus another quarter. Here comes another one. All right, I have an 11. Ah, there you are. It's a great signal. 11s are. Not always something good, but I have found a lot of small gold rings at 11. In fact, the last gold ring I found was, oh man, my scoop almost got taken. I'm telling you guys, not for the light of heart. The lifeguard just drove by and gave me a look like, you're insane. And he's right. Insane in the membrane. The swells are definitely picking up. You know, I can't see anything in the scoop yet, and I can't hear it out here anymore. This is legit storm. Yeah, it must have been small enough to fall through. All right, I'm gonna just turn you guys on when I'm getting up higher with stuff, because it's just too crazy out here. All right, have a high tone. I think I see a copper penny. There might be a dime. No, copper penny. Memorial. All right, it gets really soft up here. I'm actually sinking in it, but on the way back down, getting a high tone, 24 to 29, which is someplace between a dime and a quarter. Kind of deep. All right, should be in the scoop. We're gonna see here in a second. And it is a dime. All right. I was telling you it's soft up here. Look at my leg. It's literally sinking in quicksand. But I do think, oh my goodness, it is just too soft to walk around here. It is crazy. This may be a not good place to walk. And I think I have a target in my scoop. But I gotta somehow find my way away from this patch. because it is brutal. All right. Nope. Oh, I love it. I lost it. Hopefully I didn't lose that target as well. 13, which is oftentimes a pull tab. But I'm not seeing it. Uh-oh, I got a wave coming. Oftentimes pull tab, sometimes a nickel, but the waves are unrelenting, so I'm gonna have to see if I can rinse it out up high. Oh, it's another nickel. That means we actually have gotten a cycle twice, and I believe that was done in 8 coins. So 2 cycles, 8 coins. Not bad. All right. I think I got a high tone right here. At one point in time it said 30. I got another big wave behind me. And the waves, the tide's supposed to be going out, but man, I'm gonna let the ocean do the work on this one. Again, I got another one right behind me about to break. And what the hell? What is that? It's big. It's bigger than a quarter. Let's see what we got. Well, I don't know what the hell that is. It's got a strange, it's not silver, but I don't think, boy, I don't know what the hell that is. It's got a guy bent over doing something, but it's bigger than a quarter, so we'll see what that is in the wrap up. All right, Jim's down there. He's he is pressing his luck, as they say.
Oh, layer this out, so don't fill your holes.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, don't fill them.
But my holes, I've been down so low, everything's unfortunately filling in and I fall into it. Great.
I gotta be careful how I kick.
Well, I successfully changed my battery, I hope. What is it?
It's a silver bear charm.
Ooh, I love a little silver bear charm. Let's go check out Jim's little silver bear charm.
Yeah, that's a bear, right?
I think that's a bear. It looks, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be silver too, right?
It sure looks purpley to me. So. I'm calling purple.
All right.
Boom.
In the pouch it goes.
Double silver. You got a silver dime and a silver bear.
Yeah, as soon as I walked in, it right where they plowed up.
All right, 24 to 25. Now it's 26. I'm thinking dime. That's what I'm thinking. I thought the last one was dime. It was zinc penny. Really high for a zinc penny. 22 to 24. I mean, 22 is definitely in that territory, but 24, not so much. Where are you? Where are you, dime? All right, should be in the scoop. Yep, it's a dime. Got a red one. All right, I think I got another high tone here. Probably a dime. 25, 24, 25. Most likely a dime. No guarantees, but it's usually what they are, 24, 25. It does feel like the tide's finally kind of going out, but the waves are so big, you can't get comfortable at all. Yeah, as I said. Oh, I think it's copper penny. All right. I can't tell if that's, I'm not going to spend too much time looking at it because I'll end up drowning, trying to figure out whether it's possibly a That might honestly be a, yeah, I think maybe I see the memorial. I can't tell. It's a copper penny though. I got a little fishing weight. It makes me happy because that means we're hitting heavy stuff and it was deep. All right. Another high tone, 25, 26. I'm gonna say another dime. That's what I'm gonna say. I guarantee nothing though. Ooh, did I really get it the first time? Come on, that's impossible. No, I didn't. I was like, that's crazy. I knocked it out of the hole though. That I did do. Oh, quarter. All right, quarter. Quarter. Jim just gave me the big wave behind me signal, so I'm gonna move up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a big one. I think I know now why it was changing all sorts of signals on me. It's a zinc penny, and it's not spendable. Enter the zinc penny roundup because all of a sudden that's what I'm getting. It's another one. All right, I like that. 18, and it is a fishing weight of decent size. So first decent, really decent size one I've gotten. So it's 2 ounces. Really a nice finding these because that means you're getting the heavy stuff. Another zinc penny. Well, another dime. First nickel I've seen in a while. All right, got another high tone. And there's another one right there too. And this one just turned to sound pretty Now it's sounding pretty good again. I'm hoping for is another wave maybe. And I'm being facetious when I say that. All right. Okay, this one should be in the scoop. Ooh, quarter. Nice.
Put the tiny fish weight sounding like iron.
Yeah, I had a pretty good size one I just got that had sound like iron. Pretty crusty quarter. All right, let's see what this one is. So Jim and I are both getting fishing weights, which is a good indicator. Zinc penny. All right, that's a big wave. The one behind it is even bigger. If you look out in the ocean, there's probably, I'd say 5 or 6 of them in a row. They're all looking equally as large. I'll tell you what's kind of crazy, you can probably not see it on the GoPro, but way out in the distance there's actually an oil platform, and the workers are ferried out there on these boats. And these boat captains are amazing. I've seen them in huge swells, and they will pull up to the pier over here, and there's a little ramp you kind of can't see, but it'll actually drop. People working on the platform will get off on that little ramp and walk to their cars, which are parked down in the parking lot. It's pretty wild to watch these boat captains, man. They are absolutely amazing at how they do it. So skilled. Look at that one. Wow. Yeah, anything that's down that trough is now up on the beach, which is a good thing for us. It's going to be spitting stuff out. Look at this one right here.
Right, I'm on
Wow. That's spectacular. Oh. Well, and I mean, even though the swell was supposed to die, it's picked up since you and I have been here.
Oh, it's getting bigger.
Yeah.
As the tide goes down, the swell's getting bigger.
All right, I got a perfect 9 right here, and I've got a huge set of waves coming in behind me, so I'm hoping I got it. I have really no idea whether I did or not. I did get it. I'm not seeing anything gold. Oh, there goes another big wave. Oh, I see it. It's a dog tag. That'd be cool to be able to return this. I see a name on it. Yeah, it'd be nice to try to return that. It is definitely getting bigger. Look at some of those sets. Yeah, the one, not this one, but the one behind it, I think maybe the biggest one I've seen so far. Actually, the one behind that, it's looking pretty immense. And I'm surprised nobody's in the water anymore. Yeah, that's huge. That's a big mean wave right there. Well, when I was a kid, this is what we were waiting for right here. Big hurricane swell. Now these are what interests me sometimes. So this target had a lot of different sounds to it. And that might be why, because it's actually 2 targets in the same hole that were giving off different signals. All right, now the sky is really looking like a hurricane. So I think it's actually been knocked down to a tropical storm, but still, this is some ominous looking stuff. Keeping in mind we're in late August. All right, I think there's another quarter down in my scoop. And that did not sound like a quarter. It sounded like all iron. I got a high tone right here. And the waves are, it says 33. Maybe we'll get lucky and have at least be a quarter. Yep, it's a quarter. It's another nickel and another wave.
Yeah, it does. Are you giving me the gold signal?
No gold. Probably wiping my eyes. If you want to see what the wind looks like, look at those palm trees. They're absolutely bending. So I may be getting out of here in a few minutes. What is that? Oh, it's a quarter. Huh. Never would have guessed. We've been kicked off the beach by the hurricane. The lifeguards don't care if we die. My shoes were so full of sand, I had to put them up here and go barefoot for the last hour. And good seeing you and hanging out with you.
I'm glad your lens is as blurry as mine.
Oh, is it all blurry? Great.
I have no idea.
Here, we'll try to get it. There you go.
That's one thing.
All right, here's the wrap up from the hurricane hunt. We did get a little bit of garbage, but you'll notice one thing missing: bottle caps and pull tabs. The one thing about hunting in the wet is I don't get very many of those, especially when you're actually in the middle of some wave action. Did get some fishing weights, and for those of you guys who don't hunt the beaches, the one nice thing about fishing weights is just that, their weight. And so whenever you start finding those, you tend to do pretty well. Anytime I find gold in quantity, it tends to be when I found quite a few fishing weights. So a little bit of that. When you start getting a lot of fishing weights, it is a good sign. Did get a little bit of junk jewelry, got a little earring and a couple other things, some stainless steel. I did get 2 pieces of sea glass. I got this dog tag. It's not a U.S. military dog tag. It looks like something was just a necklace. I did try calling the number. Unfortunately, it is completely out of order. So no way to return it, but did try. I did get 4 copper pennies, 3 spendable zinc pennies, and 21 non-spendable zinc pennies. I got 8 nickels. I got 19 dimes. I got 13 quarters, and I did get one, and this coin, I wasn't sure what it was at the beach, but it is actually a Sacagawea. I could see this little guy bending down on the backside. Looks like he's plowing a field or something. But after closer inspection, it is a Sacagawea dollar. So that means I did get 1 super cycle, but it also means in total, I actually got the cycle 8 times. Kind of weird. My first 4 coins were a cycle, and then my second 4 coins were my second cycle. So kind of good luck. Here's the good stuff. I did get 2 small, and I repeat small. I got 1 small silver regular ring, little design on it, and I got a little tiny, very plain silver toe ring. And then I got this. This is a little piece of dental gold, some sort of a crown or fillings. And again, I've talked a little bit about this, but a little bit of morbid story that goes with them. Normally when you find dental gold, it is because somebody has thrown their loved one's ashes out on the beach. And this is awfully often the remnants of what did not, for lack of a term, burn up. I guess the average human burns up at about 1900 degrees, and gold doesn't necessarily melt until it's about 2000 degrees. Now, that being said, a lot of times you find these, they're disfigured from the heat, also sometimes very blackened. And I think at some point in time I'll do a video on this, but I haven't found one in a while, and I usually throw them back, so I don't know that I have one, but I can probably find it on the internet. Memorial tags. We find stainless steel memorial tags oftentimes at the beach as well, and those also come out when the ashes are tossed out. So we're going to go ahead and weigh this thing and test it. Suspect that it's probably between 14 and 18 karat. Normally, most dental gold seems to show up around 16 karat, so kind of my guess. Well, here's that little gold crown I found, and to give you some reference, so it's 2.2-ish grams, and we'll test the gold on it as well. To relate to something regarding jewelry, here's a very small 14 karat ring I found the other day, and that is 1.72. So it actually weighs more than a little gold ring. So that tells you how heavy it is for such a small object. All right, as I suspected, so the 14 karat is holding tough, where the 18 karat looks like it pretty much ate it away. There's a little bit, you can kind of see it left. Most likely this is 16 karat, which is common for dental gold. It's time for another giveaway. So I'm going to do 2 separate giveaways. Each person will get 3 of the rings that Matt found. Each person will get some sea glass. You'll also get some stickers and a t-shirt. So we're going to call this the big giveaway. So as soon as we have 750 subscribers, we're going to start that giveaway. And again, it'll be called the big giveaway. You guys probably saw my last video. My best friend is a guy named Mike McCready, plays in a band called Pearl Jam, huge in Seattle. Pretty darn big worldwide as well. They're going on another tour, I think starting, if I'm not mistaken, this week. So I think I'll go out and see them in Austin, Texas at the end of the month. So at any rate, they've been around about 30 years. You may or may not know their music, you may or may not like their music, but you can win 2 of these in, and again, that'll be random, so I don't know if you're going to get an M and a K or I and an E or whatever. But you can collect all of them to spell my name, not really his name. And if you turn them over, and again, I did do all the art on them, so not an artist by any means, but I have done some art in the past. And if you look at the writing on them, there actually is a little code. And, you know, a lot of people collect these, try to get different colors. These picks do represent all the colors. There's a black and white, a black, red, and white. There's a white with black and a white with black and red. So people try to collect sets of all of them. They are available on the internet if you're trying to find them and want to complete your set. That being said, if you look, there is a little code right there. And that code has everything to do with the image. So just, you know, part of the element of being a treasure hunter is collecting things. I am going to add 2 of these into each of the big giveaways. So each person will get at random either an M, an I, a K, and an E. They'll get 2 different letters worth. And so we're going to add that to the big giveaway. So again, somebody's going to get rings, they're going to get stickers, they're going to get sea glass, and they're going to get some lake glass, and they're going to get some of these picks. So they'll get 2 picks, 3 rings, some sea glass, some lake glass, 2 stickers, and a shirt. And we're going to do that times 2. So there'll be 2 actual giveaways. So I will be giving 2 lucky people those things. Again, make sure you say big giveaway in your comments. If it just says giveaway or a contest, you won't be in it. And again, we're only going to do it for this time, 2 videos. Hey guys, Pirate Mike here. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea why I do this, but every time I find a $50 at the beach, I stick it in my eye. Again, I sure hope you like my channel, and thank you again for watching and for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Sure love it if you guys would subscribe. You can just click on my head right here, or you can watch either of these 2 videos.